A barrier-breaking candidate could be on her way to the state capitol. Leigh Finke easily won the DFL primary for a state house seat this week, and if she wins in November, she would be the first trans lawmaker in state history. Caroline Cummings shares her story and why she felt she had no choice but to run for office.
I am also grateful for the opportunity to be visible for my community. Because we've never had a trans person in our legislature.
Leigh Finke is on track to change that. After winning a DFL primary Tuesday in a reliably Democratic district, Finke is poised to make history as the first openly transgender lawmaker in Minnesota.
It's a very exciting feeling.
She says running for office wasn't always the plan, but the call to public service became clear.
Then this national coordinated anti-trans movement that we've seen over the last couple of years really started to alarm me. And it became a moment when I thought somebody has to be there. We need trans people in those rooms.
After the election, LGBTQ representation in the Minnesota legislature could more than double. And if Finke wins her race, she'd be one of just a few trans state lawmakers in the entire country.
We believe that representation matters.
The LGBTQ Victory Fund works to elect LGBTQ candidates at all levels of government across the country. While representation still falls short, the community is making gains. Sean Malloy with the Victory Fund says there's a record number of openly trans candidates nationwide on the ballot this year.
As you know, attacks on trans people have been used as the underpinning for attacks on LGBTQ equality writ large over the last few years. We've seen more and more trans candidates step forward and say, no.
If elected in November, Finke says she'll focus on issues like increasing access to health care and providing mental health funding to schools. But more than any policy, it's her presence and its impact that she's most proud of.
And there are trans kids in this state who are looking for role models, and somebody has to be out, somebody has to be visible. So it's important to me to be doing both of those things.
Caroline Cummings, WCCO 4 News.
There are 11 LGBTQ candidates for the Minnesota legislature on the ballot this year, which is a record.